As we all know, there's been some crazy weather here around Aviano, whether it's on Aviano or down towards the Chile or even Treviso for our Italian counterparts that live down that way, or even our folks down in Vicenza, because we talked to some of them earlier this week. As we look into the weekend and we look at the end of August, like we're going into the 8th month of the year. We're 7 months down. 8th month of the year seems like it was just 4th of July, just New Year's almost, it feels. Just think about that. Be safe. Remember, we have Aviano Against Drunk Driving out there. If you need to reach them, you can give them a call. Their phone number is 389-013-0099. And just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach out. Call Aviano Against Drunk Driving. Call your supervisor. Call your first sergeant. Look out for one another, right? Be good human beings and look out for one another.
I wanted to reinforce sound decision-making that I have seen in the last 2 weeks. As you mentioned, our weather team has gone to great lengths to try to delineate when and where we're going to have threats. And you'll recall last week, over a week ago, we canceled operations. We tried to ensure that people were able to get home as soon as possible. Obviously, not everybody's able to leave the base, but we try to get as many people out off the base. So the interesting thing is, as a commander, when you see that particular warning threat, that weather threat, and then you pull the team together, you pull in the information, you make the best decision with the information you have to mitigate risk. And so I was very proud of the team and the intent. We always talk about commander's intent. Well, what was the intent last week? The intent was that, number one, our airmen and our team are safe, and that we protect the valuable military combat capable assets that we are responsible for on behalf of our nation. And so, a lot of vehicles, of course, but of course the F-16s and HH-60 helicopters, we needed to get them in and under protective care before the hail arrived. I know there are a lot of families out there that experienced some significant damage to personal property. Number one, we hope everyone's safe, and I know the command teams and first shirts and so forth are making sure that people are being cared for, but I know that doesn't make it easy because a lot of people incurred a lot of damage. So please, if you find yourself in a really bad spot, you have a lot of damage, your vehicle, your home, you're working through things with your landlord, etc., please let your leadership team know so that we can help out to the max extent. And then with respect to getting jets back in the hangars, there's been a lot of movement, and it's impacted a lot of our operational capability this week, but I think we've made some great decisions based on the information we had with the intent of protecting our people and protecting our military equipment and assets.